Welcome to my 24 hours with a newborn. As you can see, things are looking a lot different for me nowadays. We have this sweet little angel here. He is 9 days old now, which is crazy. Like the last 9 days have just gone by so fast, and we've just been taking in all the newborn snuggles in our little newborn bubble, and it has been amazing. So I thought it would be fun to do like a 24 hours in the life with a newborn, because I mean, I'm doing this all for the first time and it's definitely been a bit of a learning curve, but it has honestly been so amazing, and me and my husband are just so happy and just soaking in all of the love with our little guy. It is now 9 a.m. so I fed him about an hour ago, which is why he is just out and getting a little nap in. Once I feed him, then I'll feed our dog Phil, who has been the absolute best big brother ever. He has been loving all the newborn snuggles as well. It is so adorable, and we knew that he would be good with the baby. He is just like such a loving dog. He's a golden doodle, but he has just been like, needs to be at his side at all times. Once I feed him, I'll feed Phil, and then I'll start to pump. So the breastfeeding has been a bit of a journey. So we're just still kind of figuring things out as we go. So we're currently bottle feeding him, and he's not picky at all. He'll take whatever. So I'm currently pumping, and then we're giving him breast milk. If I run out, then we'll give him some formula, but my supply has been keeping up pretty good. So we've been able to stick with mainly breast milk, which is awesome. My husband is still currently sleeping, but once he's up, I'll usually get up and have a shower or do something for myself. Like, I've been showering every day, making sure I make an effort of that, because I just need that 10-15 minutes to like revive myself and to feel alive again. And I literally feel like a new human after I shower. So once my husband is up, then I'll take a shower and we'll probably have some breakfast, and by that time he'll probably be ready to feed again. This week has been kind of crazy. We've had visitors like every single day. We have visitors tonight and then a few again tomorrow. So it's definitely been busy times, but we've also been enjoying just seeing everybody and still like socializing and stuff like that. Today or tomorrow, we're probably going to attempt to go out for a walk, which we haven't done yet. I did have a C-section, so I was kind of a little bit more limited afterwards, but I did get cleared to go for like a 5 to 10 minute walk outside. So that's something that we're going to make sure we do today, even though we do have visitors at some point. So yeah, that's kind of how my day's gonna go, and the start to the day. A lot of the things are gonna look very similar, because I feel like the days we just repeat what we do, but it's also been amazing, and I've just loved being a mom. Even though I've only been a mom for 9 days, it's like I just didn't know I could love another human this much. He is just a little angel, and I love him so much. So I'm excited to have you guys along with me for the day. Meantime, our little guy is just hanging on the couch with his big brother Phil, who just loves him so much. Phil is literally obsessed with him. Even here, he's following me into the nursery. He just follows us everywhere. He loves his little brother. Yeah, quick diaper change. We love this skip hop change table. Super easy to clean, very convenient. And that's all for the diaper change. Then we are headed back to the couch. So usually me and Kyler will just hang out a little bit, hang out with Philly, and wait for Brayden. Once Brayden makes us breakfast and is ready, we will do a little swapsies. So here he is helping me up. I had a C-section, as many of you know, so it's still a little bit challenging for me to like get up off the couch on my own. Same with getting out of bed is kind of a bit of a challenge, so I kind of need to use Brayden to help me out for that. So after Brayden makes breakfast, he'll now feed Kyler, and I will go eat breakfast. We literally have the same thing every single day for like as long as I can remember. It's been years and years. Just scrambled eggs with some turkey sausage. Then I'll have a carb of some sort. So today I had toast. Now I am just filling up my water bottle, staying hydrated AF all the time. I'm drinking so much water. And once I grab my breakfast, I'll probably just hang out on the couch and eat my breakfast, watch a little bit of TV as I'm eating. And once I'm done, we'll kind of move on to the next thing, which is probably a diaper change. Yep, here we are, another diaper change. We do these many times throughout the day, as I'm sure lots of you mamas know. Constant diaper changes. He had a little bit of a blowout, so we're changing the whole outfit. It's a full outfit change kind of day, which is totally fine. I find we usually go through like 3 outfits at least during the day, sometimes 4, sometimes 2, it all kind of depends, but definitely at least 3. Then I will just pop him in the Snuggle Me lounger and it's time for me to go get ready for the day. Baby is officially changed and fed, and he is content on the couch with Brayden, which means now I get to go actually have a shower, do some stuff for myself, and kind of get ready for the day. This is something that I've really prioritized since I've gotten home from the hospital, is just making sure that I'm doing something for myself every day, whether it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. One of those things is taking a shower, because I feel like a literal new human after. So I need to take a shower. Today I'm gonna actually wash my hair, redo my hair. Usually when I curl it, it lasts like 4 to 5 days. So whenever I do wash my hair, I just curl it because I feel like it just stays cleaner longer. So we're gonna do that whole process this morning. And in the meantime, our little guy, Kyler, he'll probably just be napping with Brayden. So this is like perfect time for me to do it. I feel significantly better after that, and I always do. That's why I do it every single day. And it's so nice because while I'm doing this, Brayden is feeding Kyler, so it kind of works out well. He can do the next feed while I kind of shower and get ready for the day. Like I said, this is like a non-negotiable for me. I have to do this in order to feel like myself. I don't do my makeup or anything, but I do put on some face lotion and that's about it. This is an SPF one. It has some tinting in it. So I've just been doing that, and then I'll do my hair. And I've absolutely been loving this. I got this for the Sephora sale. Then in my hair, I use this Kerastase leave-in conditioner, and I've been using this for years. My hairdresser had recommended it to me, and ever since I started using it, my hair has just grown so fast. So I've just continued to use it, and I love it so much. So if you're looking for a good like leave-in conditioner, and that's pretty much all I do now other than my hair. So fresh. That feels so good. So I'll wait for that to heat up. I've been trying to drink a crap ton of water, trying to stay hydrated, especially with breastfeeding. It's been a challenge, but we're making it happen. So after I do my hair, we are gonna get out for a walk, which I haven't done yet since I've been home from the hospital, and I'm on day 9, I believe. So I'm able to now go for like a short walk, like 5 to 10 minutes, just because I did have a C-section, so my movement has been very minimal. I've had to take it very easy, which is difficult for me because if you know me, you know I'm usually doing 110 things, which I love to do. I do it to myself, so no complaining here. But I usually have like 100 tasks I have to do. So I feel like me having to have a C-section was almost like my body's way forcing me to slow down temporarily, and it has definitely done that. It has been hard, but I've been managing and just taking in all the newborn snuggles, so I am totally fine with that. But I am very excited to get out today. So we're gonna bring up the stroller and bring Kyler in the stroller with us, and we're also gonna take Phil. Our midwife also came by today and she did her little assessment on Kyler, and he is looking good. Checked his weight again, and he is now past his birth weight. I didn't doubt that he would be because he has been eating like crazy. Not a huge surprise, but also just good to hear from the actual midwife when she did all her measurements and her assessment and weighed him and stuff. We do have some friends coming over this evening to meet little Kyler. So once we get back from our walk, we'll probably just kind of putz around. All right, we're gonna power through the rest of this. ready for the day. It is time to do my next pump. So I'm just gonna put together my breast pump here. Washed it earlier. This is the Mom Cozy M5. I know I've talked about it in previous videos, but now that I've actually had a chance to use it, I do really quite like it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to compare it to, but from what I've experienced, works good, pumps good. Like I said, don't really have anything to compare it to, but it does the job. So that's all we care about. Kyler is currently napping on Brayden right now, which is perfect, because then by the time he gets up, we'll probably have some fresh milk for him. And yeah, these are super easy to put together. Takes me like a minute to get them all together and then plop this on. What I also love about these is there's no like cords or anything. They're completely cordless, portable, so it's super easy. I can like walk around and do stuff while I'm wearing them, which is really nice. 1 and 2. Perfect. All right, gonna pump for 30 minutes. Alright, 30 minutes is up, so let's see what we got. Perfect, so this will be for his next feed. Here's the remaining. Just fed the little man again, and he is happy now. Just kicking and squirming around. I'm gonna put him in the Snuggle Me Lounger soon so that I can eat some lunch. Then we're gonna go for a little family walk. I just love him so much. He's just so cute, hey? Okay, it's about 8 o'clock now, and I just finished feeding Kyler. So as he's kind of sitting over here in his little lounger, I'm gonna pump again. This will probably be the last pump I do tonight, and then usually I'll do one in the middle of the night. It's super nice because, well, since he is just kind of bottle feeding right now, Brayden is able to do a feed as well. So I'll generally do a feed, and then Brayden will do a feed while I pump. So yeah, we're gonna do one right now. Well, this little guy is just chilling. He'll probably fall asleep because that's just like what he does all the time. And then just kind of get things ready for tonight. I'll show you our little setup in our bedroom for the night, and I am still gonna take you guys all the way through the 24 hours. So I'll take you through our nighttime feeds as well. Usually we'll feed like 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night, just kind of depending on how he does. But right now he's happy, he's content. He just ate, I just burped him, and now he's good. So I'll show you this little guy. Oh yes, he's just happy and content now. So here's kind of our setup. Excuse the bed, did not make it today, but here's the bassinet we're using. And originally we had a family bassinet, which we still do have. However, while I'm still healing from my C-section, this swivel bassinet has made it super easy to just turn on top of me and take Kyler out and be able to feed him in the middle of the night. So temporarily using this one, and then we'll use the family one later, but this has been perfect for right now. Then I also have one of these egg lamps. So this is super nice, especially in the middle of the night. You just double tap it and then it'll turn on. Burp cloth, diapers, wipes, and then some Vaseline. So that's kind of what our evening setup looks like. Then I'll usually just kind of like prop my elbow under a pillow over there. But what I'm thinking is I could actually bring in my nursing pillow into our bedroom. So I might try that out tonight actually. So yeah, that's kind of how the evening setup goes. For the rest of the night, honestly, Kyler's probably just gonna sleep. I'm gonna watch some TV and do a tiny bit of work, and then I probably will wait to go to bed and do all that stuff until we do his next feed in like 2 to 3 hours. One thing I do want to talk about too is we've been using an app to track like all his feeds and his diaper changes and how much I've been pumping, what amounts, etc. It's called the Huckleberry app, and someone else had talked about it and I looked into it and I thought it was really cool and convenient, especially just starting out as a first-time mom. At least for the first few months, this has been super convenient for us to be able to kind of track and know how much he's eating, keeping track of his diaper changes, and also like my pumping and how much I'm pumping, stuff like that. This app has been awesome. So I would definitely recommend, especially if you're a first time mom, in like the first few weeks, at least for me, like it just gives me a little bit of peace of mind to be keeping track of everything and just knowing like when my doctor asks or a midwife asks, like, you know, how many wet diapers does he have or how much has he been eating, stuff like that. I have it all in the app and just kind of like organized, and it just makes me so much more relaxed. So any sort of app I'm sure will do, but this one has been awesome. Now we're getting into our nighttime feed, so this is the last feed I'll do before we go to bed, and then we'll probably get up 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. But he is a hungry boy right now, so hopefully he'll be sleeping good tonight. So first feed of the night I did, and Braden usually he'll go get the bottle ready, he'll get everything ready that I need. I can just kind of take him out of the crib and get him ready to feed him, and then Braden will bring me his bottle, and then we'll usually just like watch Netflix together for however long it takes him to finish the bottle. Once he's done, I'll give Braden the bottle and I'll kind of get him ready, change him, and then get him wrapped up and back in the bassinet to go to sleep again. Next round of waking up, this is really nice because since he is currently bottle feeding, I'm able to pump while Braden feeds him. So usually we'll do this once throughout the night where I'll pump and Braden will feed. So again, he'll go get all the stuff ready, I'll kind of get this little guy ready, and then I'll pass him Kyler and he'll feed, and then I will get my pumps and everything all set up, and again we'll just watch some Netflix shows together, and it just really helps the time pass by. Then I'll change him and get him back to the bassinet. If we think he's just peed, I'll just do it honestly on my bed. And that's kind of what our nighttime looks like right now, and it honestly has been working really well for us, so we're really happy with how it's been going. It is now 7 a.m. the next day. Little man's just a little bit unsettled today. I think he's just gassy, trying to push something out. So we're just gonna hang out on the couch, and he seems to just completely relax when I'm holding him. So he's not been like that at all since we've got him home. I mean, he's been pretty content wherever, in the bassinet, in the Snuggle Me Lounger, in anyone's arms. This is kind of like the first time where he's needs to be held type of thing, and I can tell that he's definitely working something out. So I think he's just a little bit unsettled, but now he's content and sleeping again. So that's all I can ask for. We have Phil watching over him, so he's got his guard dog. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out on the couch, and whenever he wakes up again, we'll do his next feed. It's been about 2 hours, so probably in another hour or so he'll get hungry and we'll do his next feed. But for the meantime, he's just super content, sleeping on mama, which I am totally fine with. So yeah, that basically sums up my 24 hours with a newborn. Oh. I just love the little baby sounds. I think they're so cute. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me for the last day and just seeing what I've been up to with a newborn. That kind of just sums up my days, and I've been taking in every single second because I know it's gonna go by so fast, and I just don't want to miss any moments because he is just so precious and he's been so good and sleeping so good, and I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, I'll catch you next time.